We will not copyright or trademark that. We do not have the rights to this at all. Please do not sue us. Thank
you. Welcome to These Unprecedented Gays, featuring Joe Granelli and Paul Smith. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and review wherever you stream your podcasts. Check us out on Instagram at tugayspod and email us at tugayspod@yahoo.com. We hope you enjoy. Hey, all you tuggers and tuggets. It's season 2. We're back again.
You watch Superstore, right?
I do. I love Superstore.
Did you finish it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Did you?
I finished it probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
I cried. The finale.
Yeah.
I was like working, quote unquote. It was a light day. It was like Friday at like 3 p.m. and I was like, I'm going to watch some Superstore.
I love Bo just because I'll go around and go.
Yeah. I just was like, Anyway, hi.
Anyway, I'm Paul.
And I'm Joe.
And we're These Unprecedented Gays.
In case you missed us. Oh, we have to tell the new listeners who we are. Do we?
No? I mean, we should always tell the listeners who we are just in case. People are listening to so many podcasts. You're just like, who's who and what's what.
That's true. Except I'm not. I listen to 2.
Do you really? Which
well, now
you listen
1.
To?
Well, so I've recently gotten back into, oh God, what's it called? How stuff works? No. It's random topics and they go over the topic and it's cool random information and it helps you learn new things. How stuff works? That's it. Stuff you should know. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's been around for 13 years apparently, so there's no way I can get through all of them.
They're OGs.
I learned about the domestication of animals last week. And then also about Lazarus species and also about how lightning bugs work. Yeah.
Wait, Lazarus species? Oh, ones that come back
die and then come back
to life?
Yeah. Oh, it's great. I know. I'm somewhat woke with knowledge or something.
Because you know how lightning bugs work?
Well, I don't yet, but
their butts light up. There you go.
Because
is that the whole episode?
But did you know that they are not actually flies? They are beetles.
Well, that
and that various types of the lightning bugs, fireflies, whatever, will confuse the other parts of the species to kill them off. Okay. I know.
Now we're taking up this other podcast.
Is this a copyright infringement because we're going over the same topic? Anyway, hi.
So, everybody, we're into our second season. Thank you all for supporting us and listening. Yes.
You've been missed.
We appreciate you. We've missed doing this, and now we're back into it. So, we're gonna start off with our new thing that we started. If you were listening last season, we had a little shoot off, a special episode, season 1.5. It was the Pride episode.
What are those called? Like a holiday special.
Oh, there you go.
Right?
Because Pride is a holiday.
It is.
So there you go. Yeah. But we started doing this thing called Mouth to Mouth because we're going to talk about things that are giving us life. Yes,
we need resuscitation.
You know what I did love? I'm watching I'm watching.
I'm where's this going to go?
I think it was
did you take a CPR class? Is that why?
No, but right when I said, yes, honey, I was watching Drag Race All Stars, and they had to have what's the girl who says yes?
It's not Stacey Abrams.
No, it's Stacey Lee Matthews. Okay, Stacey Lee Matthews, and I was just as soon as I said it, I'm like, oh, I love her.
Yeah,
she's so great.
She was in very minimal episodes, but still has
she's like a pork chop.
Yeah,
they're always going to talk about her because she created certain things that were said. So that they still say now.
You know what's interesting though? So, or whatever you want to call it, that trademark phrase that she's created, she doesn't own.
It's hard to do trademark phrases.
If you do it on the show, you sign off all of your rights to any creative material. I watched.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I read the contract. I'm using air quotes. Yeah, they don't have all of the content and stuff. So the Kitty Girl song with Trixie, Shangela, BB, and the other person. Who was the other person?
Someone.
The other, or is it just them three?
Oh no, it was Kennedy Davenport.
Was it?
Or was it like...
I don't ever listen to one with them, so they're not getting any of my money.
Because when...
Yeah, BB...
It was like BB, Trixie, Shangela, and
I think you're right.
It is Kennedy Davenport.
Yeah.
I'm like that with Read You, Wrote You.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm like, once I get to Roxy, I'm like, I'm done.
I'm to make it clear.
I only want to see, I only want to get to Katya's part.
Yeah.
And that's it. Because I just like, I just driving around in the car and I'm like, but your dad calls me Katya.
Yeah. We have a lot of there's been a lot of drag announcements since our last time. Yeah.
I know. We'll have to talk about that. Too much
drag to deal with.
Yeah. So we have to circle back now to what's giving us life.
Thanks, producers.
I know. They're going to keep us on track. We're like hamsters in a wheel, and they're going to tell us like when.
What do you mean? The wheel just keeps spinning. Is that why?
Oh, no, I guess not.
Or wait, which hamster would you be? Would you be the one holding on for dear life as the other one's like spinning around and it's just like flinging? Have you seen those videos? I'm the one
that's over by the water bottle going like, what the fuck are these guys running around going nowhere?
Anyway,
But maybe they're like our GPS system. Turn right. Make a U-turn. Make a fucking U-turn and go back where you came.
Yeah. Have you seen the guy on Instagram that does Moira impressions and he did a Moira GPS?
No, I haven't seen that one, but I saw the guy who does it. Yeah.
He's
I have to look at that one.
Yeah. I'll have to find it. Anyway, what's giving you life? Okay.
All right. So I am obsessed with a couple of things right now.
Tell me. I'm obsessed with two
things.
The
new season of Ted Lasso is out.
Okay.
On Apple Plus. If you have not watched this show, it is amazing. It was Jason Sudeikis from Saturday Night Live, and he plays a football coach who gets recruited to coach soccer in the UK. And he's this wholesome, just like so, I don't know how to explain it, but he's just a great character, and it's really well written, and you root for them, and he doesn't come off preachy, it doesn't come off annoying or anything like that. It is really just down. Like they had somebody asked him, was like, well, what's wrong with this one player? And he's like a wigwam and a teepee. What? And the person was like, what are you talking about? He looks to the other coach and goes, what am I trying to say? He's like, 2 tenths. I love stuff like that. That's it's a wigwam and a teepee. 2 tenths. Okay, I'm gonna move on.
2 tenths.
But this new season is amazing. Like they had a holiday episode already, which was just
for Christmas.
It was for Christmas, and it was a great episode. And the last one that they just recently had with bringing one of the characters back into the fold was just well written. Didn't feel preachy at all. It was just I am obsessed with this.
Everyone
show.
I've heard that talks about the show loves it.
Yeah. So if you have a chance, just go and watch it. Another thing that I'm obsessed with on Apple TV is Schmigadoon.
Okay. Yes. We only watched the first episode, but I was like, yes. Or maybe the first 2. But then I forgot about it. So go ahead.
I love it. I think it's great. And it's like,
great.
I think we're into like the 4th or 5th episode now. And it's like...
Don't tell us.
Okay.
I just love how they have like Kristen Chenoweth.
Chenoweth, yeah, and Fred Armisen. And,
it's a great cast.
Cicely Strong. Yep. But I love how you can tell like their songs are based on other Broadway songs. Like we watched one the other day, and it was like, they're doing a doe, a deer, a female deer from Sound of Music.
Okay,
but teaching you about where a baby comes from.
Oh,
so it was actually really funny. I thought it was amazing.
I just love it. It was a couple episodes I watched,
and it's totally different than what's out there right now.
Oh yeah,
because they're like it's also one where like if anybody doesn't know, it's based a kind of like a parody of Brigadoon.
Oh, I've never known that.
Which is a musical about somebody who gets trapped in a different time and magical place
dimension,
and so they get stuck in this place where it's a musical.
Yeah.
But they know it's a musical. Like they know where they're at. They know what's happening, and they kind of have to just deal with it. But like Aaron Tveit is on there, and like
which one's he? Oh, he's the guy. He's the traveling like circus wrangler guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's like that's one of Andy's crushes. Yeah. I think if he could have like a hall pass, Aaron Tveit might be one of them.
But they sing. I think they sing live.
Oh, that's all their voices. Yeah. Like everybody's voice.
Yeah, but like they don't pre-record. Like if they're lip syncing, they are doing it like a standout job, which I don't think they are.
And I love it when like Cecily or Cecily and I forget what the guy's name is. Keenan Key or something like that. Yeah. Keegan Michael Key.
I'm like Michael King and Peel. Keegan Peel and Michael.
But when they have to start singing, I think that's so funny because like they're like, oh, the music's starting. I guess I got to do this. I guess what we're doing.
That is like that's my dream, to be in a musical. Like I would love that.
And just break out in songs.
Oh my God. I mean, it's already what I do normally, but like if everyone else was joining in and not just me, that would be
all of a sudden
cool.
a dance break.
And that's where you would vogue. And you would house down boots, mama.
House down boots. That was my
tongue pop.
Tongue pop.
I can't do it. That wasn't good.
And one last thing that I'm obsessed with right now is a game on the Switch.
Okay, tell me.
And it's free.
Okay.
It's Pokemon Cafe Mix. And so what it is you own a cafe with your Pokemon. And you have to create drinks for the Pokemon that come. And you have to do puzzles to kind of like...
Okay.
With a certain amount of turns that you can do.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, and it's kind of fun.
I'm down for it. Yeah, it looks cute.
It is very cute. It's very kawaii.
Does it take the Pokemon that you caught in like?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't mash up with others. Like it doesn't connect with them and stuff like that. But you do see all of the different ones that you have, like Eevee and Pikachu, and all those are in there. And as you serve them, they keep coming back, and if they come back a certain number of times, they become your friend, and then they want to work in your cafe.
Oh, and you don't have to pay them, right?
Right, because they're Pokemon, free labor. So go check it out on the Switch. It's free. Pokemon Cafe Mix.
Cafe Mix.
Cafe Mix.
That sounds like a Little Mix's little sister band.
I love
Pokemon
Mix.
Cafe Mix.
I love Little Mix.
Yeah,
but now they're a trio and not a quadrat.
Quadruple? Quartet.
Quartet, there you go.
A quadruple.
I said a quadrat.
A quadrant?
Isn't that a quadrat? Isn't that like a Pokemon?
A quadrant? No, it's
a quadrant?
Well, a quadrant's like an
area.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, that's an algebraic function where you have like a graphical representation of your like math.
Ew.
I know, there's 4 quadrants. Yeah.
All right. So what are you obsessed with?
So I am also obsessed with the TV show. Did you ever watch Outer Banks on Netflix?
Mm-mm.
So it's like a teen show. So like perfect for me. Because it has like, it's just, I think it's Outer Banks is in North Carolina.
One of the Carolinas. Yeah.
It's over there by the water.
Yeah.
And like, the premise is that like this guy, there's like a class war basically. We have like the rich people and the like not so rich people, and then there's like the not so rich people the guy's dad like went on a treasure hunt to find this gold, blah blah blah, and then goes missing, and then the son ends up finding it, yada yada yada. So it's season 2, and I was like, where are they going to go with this? But I was like, oh my God, it was really good.
Okay.
So like, and I made Nick watch it. But like, not really. But then I was going to watch the finale and he's like, did you watch the finale yet? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh. And I was like, oh, do you like it? That's right. Chuckling in the corner. And then my other obsession is like something I'm obsessed with / also annoyed with. And so I'm trying to find a watch band for my watch, like the quick release ones, because you can swap them out. And I want like a rainbow one. But Amazon has the shittiest options.
Is it your watch is a Apple?
It's a similar. No, it's a Garmin, but it has like the similar like you little click them out or whatever.
Garmin, really?
Yeah.
Do you also have an Android phone?
No, I have an iPhone.
Jesus,
bitch, you know that our bubble. You know I'm a blue bubble. It's because it links up to my bike computer thing when I go on bike rides.
Can I just tell you I pick on Andy's son all the time because he has an Android, and like every time he texts me, I'm always like, why is a poor person texting me? I'm like, why is this green on my screen?
The worst is when you have an iPhone and you try and send a message and you can't, and then you have to send a green one.
Oh, yeah.
Because you like don't have service or something.
Right.
Ugh.
That's horrible.
Or like someone's on a plane and they're like not able to accept iMessage.
I found
Tell
this
me.
amazing wristband watch at Disneyland when I went there over the summer. So we can talk about that.
We'll talk about it right now.
But it is a Marvel one, but it's Pride.
Oh, really?
And I was like so happy because it says love on it and the Pride flag, and then it has the symbols for a lot of the Marvel Cinematic Universe characters in Pride colors.
Wait, hold on. Switch your witch the other way.
Isn't that cool?
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah, I found it there at Disneyland.
At Disneyland?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, because you went in July.
Went in June for my birthday. I think we talked about this on a previous one, but I'm just going to bring it up again because I love talking about myself on my birthday. Yeah. But we're going to talk about that. Henny. Because that's going to be our topic, right? For the
what
this
have we
episode.
done since we've last seen each other?
We're going to catch all of you up with what we've been doing.
Spoiler alert, not much is new with me.
Well, I mean, didn't you go somewhere?
Did I?
Did you?
I don't think I did.
Oh, you already talked about going on that camping trip, or
Where did I? Oh, Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
I went home for Mother's Day.
Oh, well, see, that's something.
But that was in May. So I think did we talk about that on my show?
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Because see, like,
fact check us, listeners, and send us in to tugayspod@yahoo.com.
Well, I was like telling
really,
Andy, I was like, we've traveled every month.
You went to
during
Seattle.
The summer. Yeah, so in June we went to Seattle. In July we went up to Disneyland, and then in August,
did you go to Vegas?
We went. No,
where did you go last?
San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah, totally different.
Oh.
And not Las Vegas at all. It's like the Las Vegas of Texas, baby.
Is it?
To all of our listeners in San Antonio, you have an amazing city. I loved it.
Isn't that
it
where the Texas Rangers are from?
Is it?
Or is that Dallas?
Like the police officers?
No, the
like Walker
team.
Texas Ranger?
No, but I remember I used to watch that with my grandparents when I was younger, and I was like, "What is this?" Because that's with the red hair. Oh. I don't think I've ever been to Texas.
See, I've been to Dallas. And
I've had a layover, but that's it.
I've actually been to Dallas and hung out there, and I went to Fort Worth, which is just outside of Dallas. And that's about my extent.
What brought you to San Antonio?
A plane.
That was good. I'm claps for you.
I felt like Raja on that episode of Snatch Game of Love, and she was playing LaToya Jackson.
Wait, when?
Didn't you watch? Aren't you watching All Star 6?
Oh my God, Raja! I don't know why I thought you meant
Raja O'Hara.
No, I don't know why I thought you meant the other Raja.
Oh no. But she was like playing LaToya Jackson, and Fortune Feimster asked her, "And what are you wearing?" And she's like, "A white pantsuit."
I wasn't super impressed with the Snatch Game.
I wasn't impressed with that. But I will say Sonique and Ginger were amazing. And especially Sonique because she was amazing as Dolly Parton.
Oh, yeah. I liked it. Yep.
You know.
Anyway, so San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So back because our GPS is telling us we got to make a U-turn and loop
around,
back. Motherfucker. So San Antonio, we went there because a plane got me there. And so Andy was going for the Texas and
Landscape.
Okay, so
Texas Nursery and Landscape Association.
TNLA.
Oh,
so
obvious.
Texas Nursery Landscape Association. So it was very interesting. Like the convention center was beautiful, and the way that everybody had. Oh my God! Like these people were only there for like maybe 2 days, and on each day they were only there for like 6 or so hours at a time. But the amount of work that they went and put into this like show was ridiculous. People had giant palm trees there, and I was just like, "Oh my God, what?"
Was it? So it was like a bunch of like plants.
Yes, because there's a bunch of nurseries. Yeah. People come from all around to order tools and see what's new in nursery and farm care and stuff like that. So it was great. I mean, I was very surprised.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm seeing pictures. Oh, that's big.
And I was very surprised by like how many people were actually there.
Why? You don't think landscapers have conventions?
Well, no, but it's just like because we're in the middle of a pandemic, but it's Texas, so I was like, okay.
Didn't
but I
the
will
Texas
say,
governor get COVID finally?
yes, and he ran, even though he was asymptomatic. The moment he found out, he wanted to go get the experimental drugs.
Remdesivir?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
So I was like, okay.
Okay,
like,
goodbye, Greg Abbott.
Yeah, exactly.
Hashtag vote him out.
But I will say San Antonio is a pretty nice place. The Alamo, very small.
Isn't that like a historic thing?
Yeah.
Like where they had like a fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was like, were they all midgets? I was like,
No,
I don't know, because I like the wall is short.
Oh.
Maybe people were just shorter back then.
No, they were hunched down behind it, like with guns, right?
Yeah, but like
were there cannons?
There might have been.
When did the Alamo happen?
Like back in the 1800s? 1900s? 1800s? 1890 something?
Wait, we're looking up when the Alamo was.
718.
Wait a minute.
The Alamo was, but you know what? It's
we weren't even a country then, right? When did the Declaration of Independence? 1762? I don't know.
I don't know either.
When did our founding fathers?
Now we're talking about history.
Well, no, this is the mission. When was the Battle of the Alamo? Oh, it was right there. Yeah, come on, Wikipedia.
So while we look up the year,
on January 26th.
It was interesting because
look at
it's small,
yeah,
and it's like right in the middle of town. You know, and it was just like,
and that's it. Is it just a building?
It's just a building.
Okay. 1844.
Wow,
times were so good then. Actually, you know what? I do feel like the human race was shorter then.
I think they were.
So, okay, have you ever gone to like a museum and you see like the clothes and stuff? Like, have you ever seen the Titanic exhibit?
No.
From 19 whatever that was, 2002 or something like that. And they have the tiniest clothes. So I think people must have been shorter or smaller then.
Maybe. That's good. I mean, you know, anybody out there who knows.
Yes, if you're a historian and you listen to us, please slide into our DMs at tugayspod on Instagram or tugayspod@yahoo.com. Or do we have a phone number? No, we don't. Don't call us.
But San Antonio was great. We stayed right near downtown, so I could walk to the Alamo from the hotel.
Do you just like have coffee at the Alamo?
Well, it's like there was a Starbucks right there, so I grabbed the Starbucks
not.
and go over there.
Oh my god! Did they have like special like Alamo memorabilia?
No,
oh.
But it was very funny because I was walking by there and they had those like shirt shops and the souvenir and everything, and I just did not feel welcome at any of those or safe.
Okay, I have a fun pun, but like we're gonna pin in that. But like, did you get an Alamocha at the Starbucks?
Oh,
and also you didn't feel safe because of like severe republicanism?
Yes. There was like that and the fear that like, because I told Andy, I was like, I didn't bring any overtly gay shirts with me
on purpose.
On purpose.
Okay.
Like, because I know he's on a business trip, but also just because I'm like, Texas.
Yeah. Could get shot.
And then so we went to a couple of different places. The view from our hotel room actually looked over the Riverwalk. So that was kind of nice. We got to see that. And then we went down there and walked around, which was like...
Was there water in the river?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's an actual river.
What's a river walk?
Well, yeah, but there's like restaurants and stuff on either side of the river that you can walk.
Oh, okay.
And we took the river tour.
Okay. Was it on a boat?
On a boat.
Like in the Thames?
Like in the Thames.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool though.
It was a fun little thing. And we got to see the little bridge where Selena took her picture. Selena.
Okay.
Selena. And then we got to see the other side of the bridge, of the same bridge, where Jennifer Lopez took her picture as Selena.
Oh my God. And then did you both take pictures as Selena on the bridge?
No.
Oh,
but
missed opportunity.
I wanted to go back and take a picture on the stage where they filmed the question portion of Miss Congeniality.
Wait, which question portion?
The one where she goes, "What's your favorite date?"
They had that in Texas?
It's in San Antonio.
No.
Yes, it's on the Riverwalk. It's so cool. They were like, this is where they did it. And I'm like, what?
Oh, how
and
funny.
our boat went right in front of it. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. What?
We all know how much we love Miss Congeniality.
I know how much you love a Sandy B moment. And that's exactly what we did. We're like, it was great. Like, this is what it looks like.
Well, would you recommend people to go visit? Because I feel like I would visit Texas.
I'm going to tell you, if you're going to go to Texas and you're going to go visit a couple of different cities, like say you're going to take like a Texas trip and you're going to go to like Dallas and Houston and Austin.
Those are the big cities,
Those
right?
are the big ones to hit. And I mean, San Antonio was nice. We went to a gay bar.
They have a gay bar in Texas?
They had a couple of them.
Oh, my.
And they had like, it was supposed to be the gayborhood.
Oh.
And
in San Antonio?
It was like just like a couple of bars at a corner.
Interesting.
And I did find a cute little T-shirt, and it says it has a koala and a teacup, and it says koala tea.
Oh, that's fun.
I know, I love a good fun.
Yeah, you should pitch the Alamoca to Starbucks.
I'm going to.
Well, we're never going to go back. So
yeah, I'm never going back. So, but it was like we went in there, and it's the saddest little thing. And they're trying to be like a Moe's type kind of look, but there was like nobody there.
Was it a restaurant and bar thing?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was kind of sad, and I was just like, oh. And so we ended up going to another area around there called the Pearl.
Oh.
And it was like it used to be this brewery called Pearl Brewery. And they ended up building this whole area around it and revitalizing it. Huh. And it's all restaurants and shops. And they have this big outdoor area where people could just like sit and picnic, and great little seating areas everywhere. And we even found this really cool restaurant. And it was a fusion restaurant of Japanese and Peruvian.
Oh.
Yeah, they had a sushi roll that like had puffy rice and quinoa on it.
Okay.
It was really good.
Peruvianese?
Maybe. Japaruvian?
Yeah. Ooh, I like that better.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Oh, yeah. But what kind of chicken?
Fried always.
Well, no, like, Peruvian. I don't think I've ever had Peruvian food.
There's a couple of here in San Diego that you try.
Well, it's like a staple Peruvian food.
Purple potatoes is like a staple of Peruvian.
Isn't that, oh God, what are they called?
I don't know.
No.
Purple potatoes?
That's not, what's the one that they put in boba? Taro? No.
Taro.
That's not purple potatoes.
No, that's a totally different thing. Yeah, that's more of a Hawaiian thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like taro ice cream. That's why. Anyway.
So, but San Antonio was great, but it was hot.
Oh, of course. You went in the summer.
And it was humid. So I get up in the morning, we go grab breakfast somewhere, found a cute little Mexican bakery that was just amazing. Mm-hmm. And it was like, we went on a Saturday morning because I made Andy go with me one morning, and we get there and the line is out the door, and then we leave like 30, 40 minutes later after waiting in line. It was still out the door.
Really?
Yeah, it was that good.
Wow.
But their stuff was amazing.
Did you get pastries or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And so we have breakfast somewhere that I find a cool little place for, and then I'd walk him back to the convention center. He would go have his day, and then I'd go walk around the city and stuff. And then I'd grab lunch somewhere, bring it to him at the booth in the convention
he wasn't
center.
Allowed to leave?
No, because he was the only one there. Yeah. So he had to be there all the time.
Look at you being a good husband.
I know, right?
You probably got him good food options too.
Avi. So
the Alamoca, you know.
Yeah. And then I would leave him because I didn't want to hang out and eat lunch with him. Because like he's busy talking to people.
Well, because he's selling stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then so then I'd go back to the hotel, sit in the hotel room with the air conditioner on, like, because it's hot. It was like humid as fuck.
Well, humidity is a different thing. Like, I can do heat. I can't do heat, but like heat with humidity is like a death sentence for Joe Cornelli.
Yeah. Because it was like, by the time lunch came around, it was like 92, 93 degrees with like 95, 97% humidity. And then I tried to go to the pool in the hotel.
You're just wet. Everything is wet.
Well, no, but like, it's a small ass pool. And they're like, it's indoor, outdoor. And I'm like, okay, bitch. There's like this like drop down, like gate kind of thing that comes down, and like it does make it indoor outdoor because it is indoors and outdoors, but it's like 8 feet long.
4 feet here, 4 feet there.
Like calm down with yourself right now.
Oh yeah, you're gonna swim some laps in there.
Well, and then I'm like, all right, well maybe I'll go sit outside and like read or something, and the but there was like no shaded area.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, and I didn't want to sit on the inside either because they were like, I was the only person, and they were like, it was just weird
because of severe Republicans.
Yes. So I'm like, I'm gonna go back up to my room and just like do that
where it's safe. Yeah.
But it was fine, and the plane rides there and back, they were so full.
The what?
The plane rides.
Yeah, people don't care. They're just like, I'm gonna take a plane.
And it's just because people just want to get out again.
Yeah,
and I understand that because I want to. Because we went to Seattle, which was fun for my birthday. We went to Disneyland,
But you drove to Disneyland.
We drove, yes. And then we're gonna go to Universal. I'm so excited.
It must be nice.
You don't get to go, but Nick's gonna go with us, our producer. Yay!
So happy for you. I am. No, that'll be fun. Universal's fun.
Didn't you go to like a improv night for one of your friends? Or something recently?
I mean, the bulk of the things that I've done were local.
Okay.
I think the coolest thing that I've done since we last kind of talked, since we last podcasted, was they opened up the Shell Amphitheater, the outdoor amphitheater on the water. And so Nick was able to get tickets, and then we saw the Broadway, like with the symphony. It was Broadway songs with the symphony, and it was like so nice because it's on the water, so it's a little cooler. And then the Shell Amphitheater, it's beautiful. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Like, we need to go. It's so cool.
Did you guys have a table?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you order food?
So, fun story. We get there, and then they're like, oh, the guy like comes up and he's like, oh, we have food for the table. And I'm like, we didn't order food, right? We had dinner at, where do we have dinner?
The place next to Catch.
It was this, I don't know, like seafood thing. But where we ate was really cool because it was like an, like indoor, outdoor, like right on the water. And like we sat at the bar because the tables, like it was like a 50-minute wait.
Oh God.
And so, but we ended up getting a seat right at the bar. And normally I don't like sitting at the bar because it's cramped, but they were like huge bar tables. And
okay.
It was gorgeous. So, so we get to the venue and the guy's like, oh, well, this table has like 2 entrees, a bottle of wine, like champagne or whatever. And I was like, we didn't order it. And he's like, well, I have to bring it to the table. And so in walk our table mates, right? And so it's a table of 4. So it's 2 seats.
So you're sharing
seats.
it. Yeah.
But our table mates were super sweet. There was this woman named Julie who was a director of finance at a biotech company. So we bonded over that. And then Sabina, who was a nurse at Rady's Children's Hospital, but stationed at Scripps Mercy here in San Diego, Hillcrest.
Okay.
And so I was just like, oh my God. But like, I mean, I'm a middle-aged woman, so like it's perfect. I'm actually a 9-year-old grandpa, but like it was really, really cool because they had, I don't know who was singing, but they had 4 real Broadway singers.
Okay.
What's that?
Megan Hilty, you know who she is? She is from Smash.
Yeah, I didn't know. So Smash is something that was on TV that I remember, but I never actually watched it.
Okay.
So, but they just like, honestly, they did such a good job. And like my favorite part of any symphony or any orchestra is in the beginning when they tune it and you have like that like tuning sound. Oh, I love it. It's my favorite. So that's kind of like probably my biggest thing that I did over the past 2.5 months. But the improv night, so Katie and Matthew were in a show and they did it was called something, Greenhorn or something, where it was like a midterm for their class.
Okay.
And they are so funny. The whole class was really funny. And so, but then after, I think it was, I don't even know what day that was, but then a couple weeks after, then we did a trivia night at the same place. So I think it's First City or something City, Finest something improv, right on 6th. And so it's tiny little venue, but they had trivia night. And so we did trivia night, and then we ended up winning. I have no idea how. No clue.
Was it just random trivia or
It was Comic-Con and comics stuff.
Oh.
So I knew none of it.
I should have been there. I would have done really good.
Yeah. Well, they have like Comic-Con history and they had like all this other stuff. So, but we were apparently won, and they got 2 gift cards to Common Stock, which is a restaurant near the venue. And so then we went the next day to Common Stock, and it was really nice.
Oh.
So lots of like local little things. What else do I have here? Broadway. What was that? We did the trivia night and the comedy club. Oh, also the Olympics happened.
Oh, so you watch a lot of the Olympics?
No, but they happened. I was really mad because I didn't get to watch the divers, the wrestling, the gymnastics, none of it.
Oh, because there's an app, the CBS Olympic or sports app or something like that.
Yeah,
that we use to watch the Olympics.
I would honestly just put it on in the morning and then like work.
Because Andy would watch it and he'd be like, watching the divers, watching the synchronized.
Yes. Hello, Tom Daly. They're beautiful, but also very petite. And same thing with the gymnasts.
And I was like, they don't have any hair on their bodies.
No.
And I'm like, oh.
If you need to look at wrestlers or like shot putters.
And the power lifters and stuff like that.
I didn't get any of those either. Like honestly, there's 50 sports, which I was like, Jesus, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, we're looking at pictures of divers mid-air. They always look funny.
If you have a chance, go look up divers' faces or something. It is hilarious.
What else? What else did you do? Yeah, I have more, but it's not like fun stuff.
So we went and saw Black Widow in theaters. With Scarlett Johansson.
Isn't it on Disney Plus too?
You can. But
I've seen a couple movies too. Yeah.
So we went and saw that in the movie theater, and that was like it was okay.
Which movie theater?
AMC.
Okay.
Yeah. And we were like, we weren't that impressed with it.
I honestly don't know the story behind it. Is that like a spinoff of the Avengers one?
Yes, she's a character from there, gotcha. And so this is the first time that they've actually put her out there, and it sets up Yelena, who in the comic books is her replacement, sets her up to be the next Black Widow. Oh, but it was cool to see them introduce other characters within the comic book universe. Like Red Guardian, who's played by the guy from Stranger Things, the sheriff from Stranger Things. David something or other, but I think he's so cute because he's like a daddy bear. Yeah.
He's in that?
Yeah. He plays Red Guardian. And they also...
No way. Huh.
There was a little bit in anybody who watched the movie and saw the prison scene with Red Guardian, there's a guy where he breaks... It's a giant guy, like 7'3", and he calls him Urso, and he breaks his hand in a arm wrestling competition. That person is supposed to be Urso Major, who is a character that Red Guardian is in a group with, and this character is supposed to be able to turn himself into a bear. Oh. That's why he calls him a bear.
So not a constellation.
No.
Does he have a friend named Ursa Minor? No. And are they found in Orion's belt? No.
They probably had their hand in Orion's belt.
Oh, same. But that's a Big Dipper for sure.
I'm a huge... Okay.
Read the room, Joe.
I'm a huge nerd when it comes to stuff like that, because that's why Andy hates going to these like movies with me, because I'm like, oh my God. He's like, what? And I'm like, did you see that? Did you see that? Like, that's so-and-so. He's like, I don't care.
See, me and Andy are one and the same, and I think you and Nick, because we watched the Mortal Kombat show. Whatever it was.
Yeah, the Mortal Kombat movie.
And I was like, oh, like, what's her, Sonya Knife or whatever?
Sonya Blade.
Yeah, I was like, where is her damn blade? Bitch had no blade.
Blades.
Then why is her name Sonya Blades?
Because she cuts like one.
Then where's the blade?
She's sharp as one. You know, I thought Mortal Kombat was awesome.
No, I liked it, yeah. I was for it.
Andy did not enjoy it.
I was okay with it. I was like, all right, I'm okay. I was like, is that Scorpion guy, man?
Yeah.
I gave them new names. I think we talked about it in the show.
And then I made him watch Suicide Squad.
Okay.
On HBO Max, which I found very thrilling because I love King Shark, and I thought that bringing him in was such a cool thing.
I haven't seen the first one.
And it's interesting because it's different than the king shark that they have in Harley Quinn, which is on.
There's so many spin-offs of everything.
I know.
Because that's DC. Is that DC?
That's DC.
Okay.
Yes. But like if you watch it, it's really funny. I thought it was hilarious. So, but Andy was like, ugh, really? There's a talking shark and like there's all this other stuff. He's like, I can't. But I was like, oh my God, they're going to fight Starro and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I don't care.
I would have been like, you said Charo?
He's like,
Coochie
I was like, oh my God.
Coochie?
I was like, they have Polka Dot Man. And he was like, who?
But are you also talking to him during the movie?
Yes.
While
it's all happening.
I mean, I'm a movie talker too, but like,
yeah.
Oh, Polka Dot Man is literally just a man with polka dots on him.
Yeah, they expanded him and made him like into this great anti-hero, which I thought was awesome.
What's his power?
So he so in the comic books, he has a suit that has different polka dots on it that do different things.
Oh Lord.
So
does he have to press them? So he's like Inspector Gadget?
In a way, he could take one and then throw it.
Okay.
And it could be like, it could make things like he could teleport or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but in the movie, his body creates these polka dots and he has to release them every so often, which is just like, a masturbation analogy.
I was just going to say, don't we all have to build up every once in a while?
It's an allegory for just mutual masturbation and stuff.
Okay.
So
that's what we should tell little kids. Like sometimes we have polka dots that we have to release ourselves.
Them.
Yeah.
But the only problem is you can't really use that because then when he shoots off his polka dots, they like basically disintegrate things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to teach children not to masturbate, that's what you should do. Don't masturbate and release your polka dots because you'll kill someone.
Exactly. See? There you go.
You'll shoot your eye out.
So we watched those. It was kind of a like. We also watched The Curious Incident of the Dog at Midnight.
Of who?
The Curious Incident of the Dog at Midnight.
I thought you said Thog, like Thog. I'm like, who's Thog? What is the dog? What?
Oh, or The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime.
What's
Sorry,
it about?
I got it wrong. So it's about this kid who has autism.
Okay.
And a dog ends up being killed and they thought he killed them. So he goes on this adventure to figure out who killed this dog. But it's also him dealing with the fact that his life is falling apart with his family.
Oh my God.
His mom left him and blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
so it was actually,
that does not sound fun.
Actually, it was really good.
Is it new?
Yeah, it's a stage play and they, sometimes they do these things where they put it out in the theaters after they record it, especially on the West End.
Yeah.
And that's where it was. Really great staging. The lighting and everything was wonderful. Huh. We did this before with everybody's talking about Jamie. Which is actually coming out as an actual movie.
I remember. Okay, so I remember when I was like traveling or some point. I think it was in Carlsbad, but RuPaul and Michelle Visage, they have a podcast, and Michelle Visage on she was in London in the show.
She was, yes.
And RuPaul was always like, every time I say the show, it's like everybody talking about Jamie. Because it's like London people.
The London
so
people.
Every time I hear that, I'm like, Jamie.
What was the name of the drag queen that
Lawrence Cheney. Hello, RuPaul. RuPaul Charles.
How you doing, love? No, mine's worse.
Hey, Babs.
Mine's
Hello,
horrible.
Babs. I'm a witty one, not a comedy queen. Okay, that's all I know. Anyway, so...
But she's not in the movie, but like there's other drag queens who were in the show, like Bianca Del Rio.
Oh.
Bianca Del Rio was in the London show.
No way. Okay.
Yeah. So, did you see Nina West is going to be in...
No.
Nina West is going to be in San Diego with the touring company of Hairspray.
Who's she playing?
Edna Turnblad.
Oh, she's the mom?
Yeah.
Oh, I would see that.
Right?
I love Hairspray.
I love Nina West.
Hairspray is one of the albums I can listen to if I need to like get pumped up.
Really?
Oh yeah, Good Morning Baltimore, and then Welcome to the '60s. Oh yes.
Can I tell you?
Yes.
So years ago, we went to Baltimore for a show, and I was doing an Amerigas convention. And every morning, I'd wake up and I go, "Good morning, Baltimore."
And was it well received?
It was in my bedroom, so I don't care. It was in my hotel
when
room.
I was traveling up to San Jose for work, my plane every Tuesday was always next to the flight that was going to Baltimore.
Oh,
And I would be like, "Good morning, Baltimore." So I'm right there with you. Yeah.
See, yeah. What else?
Wait, what were you talking about?
I don't know. Our producers let us get off track and then didn't bring us back again.
So speaking of movies, so we went and saw the not the Jennifer Hudson show, the Aretha Franklin movie.
Respect?
Yes.
How was that?
It was I enjoyed it. And so I had no clue about Aretha Franklin's history whatsoever or anything. Mm-hmm. So it was very well done. And Jennifer Hudson like totally morphed into the Aretha character, if you want to call it that. And the singing was phenomenal.
Of course.
Oh, so good.
And Jennifer Hudson wanted to do her own singing in this movie.
And my mom was telling me that Aretha Franklin, when she was alive, said, if you're going to do a movie about me, Jennifer Hudson needs to play me. Yeah. I don't know if that's true. My mom might be telling a lie, but maybe not.
Oh.
They do want to recall Gavin Newsom, so I don't know if we can trust them. But I love them.
Okay, well, with that being said, I want to take a second and talk about that. Like, this episode come out before the recall.
I got a packet, but I didn't get a ballot.
You didn't get a ballot in it?
Not yet.
Because it was like, there should be one ballot, and it only has 2 questions on it.
Wait, was the packet the ballot?
I think so, yes. Please don't tell me you threw it away like somebody's mail.
I thought it was like... I thought they were... Oh, no. Can I vote in person?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
That's a good question. You might want to call like the election office.
Well, because it wasn't. No, it wasn't a ballot. There was nothing to fill out. Did you guys get 2?
It's huge. Yeah,
mine didn't say ballot.
Okay,
but it came with a pamphlet, and it was like it said like the gubernatorial. I don't think I got that.
Okay, well, that's good then. So it'll be...
Have you guys gotten your ballots?
We've gotten our ballots. We already set them off.
When did you get it?
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I got my...
Andy handles that stuff for me and then tells me what to do.
I got the presidential one late, so maybe I'll get mine.
Maybe. But there's only 2 questions.
Yeah.
Do you want to recall Gavin Newsom? And then if he is recalled, who would you vote for? Okay. I'm going to tell you right now. It is very important that you answer both questions. Like, if you
don't want him recalled, then what do you say to answer 2?
If you don't want him recalled, you still need to pick somebody in case he does get recalled. Good. So, like, we voted for the Democratic, front runner for it. But it is very important that you answer that second question, even though you wrote we don't want him recalled. You still need to pick somebody in case he does get recalled.
I might have to sift through my trash.
You might want to, yeah.
I think trash day's tomorrow. Oh, no. Did I take my trash out? I don't think I took my trash. Okay, we might be okay. I think I didn't do anything. I didn't... Nick, remind me to sift through my trash.
So, another thing that's fun, that's happening. Another one. And another one.
DJ Khaled.
I got a caftan.
Okay.
Andy ordered one for me.
This is the most important thing that you should have told us in this whole entire show.
Should have led with that.
Where, is that the front runner?
Yeah, that's the front runner, the Democratic front runner. Kevin Paffrath. So.
How old is he?
He was born in North Rhine, West.
He got his bachelor's
Germany.
in 2014.
Yeah, so.
Hold up.
There you go.
How old? But
he was like 30.
He has to be 30 something.
I got my bachelor's in 2012 and I'm 31. He's 29. You can't run for governor at 29.
Right?
Should I have ran for governor?
This isn't, you're not running for president. The president has an age limit on it.
Well, then why am I not running for governor?
I don't know. Do you have time? Because you're busy at work.
Yeah. It's bitch true, though. Gubernatorial.
I I got a caftan.
Okay,
Andy ordered me a caftan.
Well, you got a caftan, or has it been ordered and has it been delivered?
It's on its way.
Okay, what did you get? What does it look like? Give us an explicit detail.
So he got it from Kafco.
Okay,
Ross Matthews.
Okay,
is in collaboration with
from
them.
O'Day Shakur.
Right. And I got the Pride one. It's like
yes,
yeah.
How'd you get them? They've been sold out.
I don't know. Andy got it for me, so I'm like, hi, my man loves me. Because I told him I just want to sit out in the mornings on the porch in my caftan.
Yes,
drinking a mimosa.
Yep,
and playing Candy Crush.
Yeah, but these are more affordable than other ones because we had what was Mr. Turk or whatever, and they were like hundreds of dollars.
Was $170-something, but like Kafka was only like 85.
That is so
or something
cute.
like that.
And the thing that I like about this is it's supporting like queer community, like you're supporting the LGBTQ community.
I got the one that Ross Matthews is wearing, where it's it's not as deep of a V on the cut in the neck, because I'm like, I need to leave some mystery for people.
Yeah, you need to have your décolletage covered up.
Right.
Especially on Sundays when you're out front.
Okay.
Sipping tea on porch. Don't want to get that ankle, or not ankle, what is this called? Collarbone. I've been working a lot with my coworkers in North Carolina lately.
Are they from the Outer Banks?
Wait.
Full circle.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. Let me put some bass in it.
But so I will tell. Okay, this is like one little like funny story.
That guy looks like he's gonna fall over.
Yeah, OJ. So but my coworker Brooke. So she's my boss's boss, and she was the other day. She's like, I don't want to talk about BS. She's like, oh my god, pardon my mouth. And I'm like, what did you say? She's like, I said BS. I was like, Brooke. You are just stop it.
Oh, that is cute.
They are so charming. So if y'all out there who are listening to us are from the South, we love you.
Oh, I do love you because I love your sweet tea.
You make good sweet tea. Oh, we had doggy.
Yeah, we had a doggy play day. Yes, with Andrew Davis and Lola. With Gio over here.
Lola was tiny. I thought she was going to be a little bigger.
Oh,
because Max. Well, they got her at like, what, 8 weeks?
Yeah.
So she's still very much a puppy, but I was like, Max, let her be. You're going to hurt her.
Oh, no.
Because Max is like, oh my God, puppy.
How is he again?
Oh my God, puppy. He's more like, he's a nightmare. I love him.
You have anything else?
So actually, yesterday, we did rooftop cinema at the Hyatt downtown.
Oh,
and watched the Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, nice.
And I would highly recommend. It was really fun. We went to.
And they do it like a silent one, so you can.
You have headphones. Okay.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure how I'd feel about that, but it was really nice.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's like because it's a lot of noise from like downtown, the streets.
And they had fireworks going off, and I'm like, where are those fireworks coming from?
Probably from the Padre game.
No,
or SeaWorld.
I think it was from the Shell. So they had fireworks when we saw something, and I was like, are they going to do that every time there's a show? That's expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's allowed in the budget. Do you think so?
I don't know.
I don't know how much it costs to build a Shell amphitheater. But, oh my God. So we're also like, we're going to prank Matthew. I don't know if he'll listen to this episode. Probably. Matthew, we're going to prank you because we're going to be like, oh, we're going to go to the Shell, and then we're going to go to the gas station. Which is like, kind of funny.
Yeah.
So like I should like tell people like, oh, I'm going to the Shell, get some gas.
They'd have to be from San Diego and care about that kind of thing first.
I also got promoted at work. So like,
yay.
Oh, and I also got a new bike.
You got a new bike?
Yeah, a new bike, because my old one, I was having so many issues with my old bike, and I was like, it's time, but that's a lot of money. So.
Okay, so I was watching the bicyclist in the Olympics, and
which ones? Like the track ones around the track?
Yeah. And they got big old booties.
I know.
And you ain't got no big old booty.
No, because they're sprinters. So they are like pure like power. Because they only go around like a couple laps, and they they have huge butts.
They have huge butts.
Yeah.
I was like up on the
ass so big you can put a glass upon it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like a whole buffet.
Oh, and they're like thick.
And their thighs are like...
They could kill you with those thighs. Like, they could break a watermelon.
But what a way to die.
Right?
Like, okay, let's do
At least you die seeing some good sights. Unless you're facing the other way.
Unless they're like small pee-pee.
Okay.
They got thick thighs but a small.
So I will tell you, like, one of the things I do. I said do.
You do?
When the Olympics are on is, you check out the package, right? And a lot of Olympians are not endowed, but the runners are.
Okay. So you saw that like one about the runners with like they had a videos of him. Like,
there was flipping and flopping.
Yeah. Okay, but one of the divers, we're watching diving, and it was like I think it was the Canadian guy. I was like, "Excuse me, sir, put that thing away."
Do you have a permit for that weapon that you're concealing?
I know you are not going to be able to get a nice splash with that thing just poking out like that.
Was it?
Oh, Canada.
No, it wasn't like poking out, but I'm like, oh, you could definitely see what kind of religion you are.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was his religion? Not Catholic, not Jewish.
No, I think he was.
Oh,
yeah, I think he was Catholic. I was like, but it was a very.
He really got ahead. That's what he got.
Just saying. He had a nice package. I was like, okay. What, you coming up here 6 times? Yes, please.
Yeah, no, but running. So I was talking to my friends back home, and my friend Skylar, I don't know if she did. Skylar, if you're listening, sorry if I'm butchering this. I don't know if she did track and field in high school, but she's like, yeah, I'm watching the track events. And I was like, but are you watching the bouncing dick? And she's like, oh, yeah. I was like, how can you not see that? Because they're not in like.
And how can you not know?
Yeah,
that your stuff is flopping around like that.
I don't
like
know.
A dead fish.
Because I mean, there's there. Yeah, but I feel like that would give you an injury.
Yes, but like they're in those bike shorts.
But it's still, like they're clearly not compressing. If they're compression shorts, they are not compressing anything because that thing is free to flop around.
Well, probably because it's been flopping around, and so it's just like, okay, I can't compress this any. I can't hold it in place. Y'all are just gonna do what you need to do. So on that note,
that's all I have. Big dick Olympians and big booty
bicyclists. Oh, the triple B's, big booty bicyclists.
Okay, I was like BBC. No,
big booty
bicyclists. Oh, see, now we're looking at videos.
Yeah, now we're watching a video of it. It's like, good God.
Yeah, make that full screen.
Yes.
Oh, my Lord.
His name is Astro. No, it's not. That's just the sponsor for this thing.
Your YouTube history is going to be real interesting. That's why I always do incognito tab. Okay, did you hear, though, that... should we briefly discuss OnlyFans going away and not having sexual content?
Yes.
First it was Tumblr. This is homophobic. First Tumblr got rid of porn, and now OnlyFans.
Well, but you're doing it because you put it out there as something for people to go and do this.
It's also a safe work environment for people that don't have to go back on the street. Yeah.
But I'm also like, so how many people are actually going to go back to working in restaurants and stuff now that OnlyFans?
I know. I've seen so many memes, and I'm like, haha, lol.
I'm like. We all just have to wait till October 1st, then we'll get a whole lot of people back in play here at the restaurant.
So what are they going to do? It's just what is the?
They're going to do just like Tumblr. They're going to like anybody.
OnlyFans is going to be. They'll cease to exist.
Well, then people would just jump over to Just for Fans, but Just for Fans doesn't have.
Is that another similar thing?
Yes.
Oh Lord. Okay.
And but they don't like have the best model for how they work for it, because it's like they charge like 30%. When you
to host or whatever,
right? So it's like, okay, I don't know how much OnlyFans took. They only took 20%, so it's a higher take.
Well, that's a 10%, right? I did the math.
You did the maths.
Oh yeah.
But it'd be interesting. I want to talk to somebody who has an OnlyFans.
We got to find somebody. So if you're a listener and you have an OnlyFans, please message us your OnlyFans with a free trial so we can see what you got, and then we'll bring you on. And then we'll promote your OnlyFans for a month.
But I'm also very interested in talking to somebody who had an OnlyFans and stuff like that. Definitely not to judge and stuff like that, because I'm like, more power to you.
But some people didn't do sex stuff. Like some of the drag queens, it was like, here are my looks, and they didn't do nude anything. But then there are other people where it's like, hey, make it rain.
Why were you on there looking at drag queens when you could have been looking at dick?
I'm not. Because you had to pay.
you know.
I did like a trial OnlyFans for this one guy that I'd followed on Instagram, and he wasn't naked. And it was like cancel subscription. It was like $10 for a month. I was like, "You're not, no, dude. There's nothing here I want to see."
There was some like I follow them on Instagram, and they're like, "Check out my OnlyFans," and I'm like, I kind of want to just to see what you're working with, but
they probably didn't show you.
Probably.
I was like, ugh, bad business model. Tyson, whatever your name is. Tyson Daly on Instagram, I think his name is. Don't follow him or go on his OnlyFans. He doesn't reveal anything. Okay, that's all.
Yeah, because like if you're gonna pay for it, you want to see some deal.
Thank you. Yeah, that's $10.
Yeah,
that's two $5 footlongs. I want to see a footlong.
On that note, we're going to call it a day.
Bye.
But thank you guys for joining us for the first episode of our second season. We're so happy.
2.
We've got a lot of great stuff for you guys coming up.
Should we
and
do
everything.
tease them with something?
Tease them. So we're going to have an episode with our doggy daddies.
We're going to do doggy style, you're right?
Yes.
On the air.
On air. We're just gonna do a wrap up of like stuff that happened in the year. Like,
well,
so
the year
far,
is almost over. Can we talk about that?
Yeah,
like,
and we're all still haven't processed 2020 yet.
I know.
And that to me is ridiculous.
It's a delayed response.
We're also gonna have like something like about hookup culture.
Ooh.
Small businesses. We want to talk about that. So if you have a small business that you like to get some support and stuff, let us know.
Oh, yes.
We'd be happy to talk about it on here. We're also going to talk to somebody in Australia.
Down under.
Down under. Rise of lights. But we have a friend out there, and
so they're like,
and I would love to
American.
talk to them about, because they are on lockdown again. And how is that?
Same thing with New Zealand. Are
right.
They the same? Okay.
Yeah. So, a lot of cool things coming up.
Yeah. So y'all better turn in and listen.
Oh.
Turn in, tune
in, whatever they want to do.
Hit the subscribe.
Subscribe, hit like, do all that stuff.
Yeah, whatever they say.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Oh, free Britney too.
Oh, yes. Hashtag free Britney.
Always.
We're almost there, people.
Bye, Jamie. Squared.
All right, everybody, have a great day. Bye, honey.
Special thanks to Andrew Smith and Nick Stone for producing the show. If you like us, please follow us at tugayspod on Instagram and visit us online at tugayspod.com. You can find us anywhere you can stream podcasts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know topics you'd like to hear. And always remember, stay safe, stay classy, stay sassy, and always stay a little bit trashy. See you next week.